Welcome to the Charmcraft. Today we're going to be doing a completion binder review of Paldea Evolved. It was a fun set to collect. We did miss a couple of the SIRs and IRs, and we'll walk through which ones we had to buy. I think we ended up opening, close to 12? I think it was 12 booster boxes, and then we opened up 30 ETBs. Or is it 20 ETBs? Whatever. I'll drop it in the description, and you will know then. And we ended up only having to spend like $140 on the cards we were missing.
Right, because we missed literally the top cards.
The top cards.
And we didn't just buy the cards. We went ahead and did the PSAs because it was...
It's like what we like to do is have a couple of PSAs from some of the sets that we enjoy. And so we'll walk through which ones we bought and what the PSA rating it was for, and then what we spent for it for. So with that, let's get started on the binder review. Alright, so right here we have our Vault X binder for Paldea Evolved. I went with just the blue, mainly because this is what they had in Amazon. So nothing too crazy here. You've got your Hop-Ips here, your Skip Looms. The biggest takeaway from here is that you will see a combination of using both the... what do you want to call it? The sleeve. What are those sleeves called?
Oh, the ones that come with it.
And then for our actual hits, and you'll have to write down in the comments if we missed anything. For the actual hits, you will see that I'm going to go ahead and lower this. Yeah, that's better. All right, so for our actual hits here, we did put them in clear. What's it called? Sleeves, so that way you can see them in the binder a little bit better. It's just something that we like to do.
You can pick it up if you want.
There we go. Alright, so that is our first page here. And then that's going to take us to our second page right here. And you can see right there we've got our Vespa Queen. I always still like to do the hollow and then the reverse hollow. I've seen like literally everybody else kind of does it differently when it's an actual rare. Not really sure why they do it that way. I think it's because in the binder it says to do it that way, but for whatever reason we just like to do it this way. So we went with Vespa Queen and then the reverse after that. So that's just how we like to do it. And then additionally, like I said, we've got that GX card or EX card, and that is going to be in a clear sleeve. As we continue on here, you still got your greens. I do appreciate that they do that. Obviously with 151 you couldn't, because they went by Pokedex entry. So the Pokedex entry was really done really well. But with this set, they're able to do it by color coding, which is just so much nicer for someone like me. I don't know why, but it's just a lot easier. So you come to that Skeledirge. I really like that Skeledirge. It's super cool. We didn't know a whole lot about this card list set when we started. So that was a very, very interesting part of this whole thing, is that we had no idea what the card list was this. Because remember, we got back into the hobby because of 151. So to be able to open up all of Paldea Evolved and then not know a whole lot about the cards that were in it was really, really cool. Because we didn't watch any videos to ruin it, right? We got a Tin Pal. It was super playable card. So we ended up having almost 10 of those, and people bought the heck out of those.
Yeah.
Then we've got that Pikachu right there. Pikachu ended up being a really cool card.
We didn't pull too many of those.
Nope, not a whole lot of Pikachus here. Yeah, and then you come here to you got the Bella Bolt. So the Bella Bolt is the biggest takeaway from this page. Then we get into some of my favorite cards from this set, which is going to be that Slowbro. I did really appreciate that Slowbro. I think they did a good job on it. It's got really, really good coloring associated with it.
It's a great card from my deck.
And then we got Dedenne. Keep going here. We got that Mimikyu. I really did appreciate. Like I know we pulled like 100 of the hollows, but we didn't pull that many of the reverses, so that was cool to have. So pretty cool. Oh yeah, real quick, let me just go. You want to put a placeholder right here? Yeah. I want to show everybody. So we pulled about roughly 780 packs. This is the one card, this reverse tarantula, that we did not pull a reverse for. How crazy is that? We had to buy it from somebody for $1.
And we still haven't pulled it in.
Yeah, in the subsequent packs. Like just randomly. We've probably opened like almost 20 packs.
I call it the onion spider that's haunted me.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It's like, how do we not pull this card? And then we got that Ting Lu up top, the Clodsire, which was, again, that was another card that we didn't pull until the last booster box. And it's like a regular EX card.
But we have pulled a lot since then.
Yeah, very strange though to not be pulling some of these cards out of the set. They have, I love how they add in these Shroodles, and they're all just the same Pokemon, but look in different ways. That doesn't make it at all hard when you're trying to build a Master Binder. And I'm being facetious there. That was a pain in the rear end. You can see right there, you got that Copper Raja. I think we pulled like maybe 150 of those.
I was about to start throwing them at one point.
Yeah, I mean, we really did talk about throwing them because we got so many of them. And then we keep going here. Got that Slowcoth. Got the Squawkabilly. Corvisquire.
This is such a weird one.
Oh, the Flamingo?
Yeah. It's just a flamingo.
Yeah, it's very strange. And then we get into our trainers here. Nothing really special about these. I mean, we pulled these, I think, after like only 3 boxes. I had almost everything in here. But then we start with the illustration rares. We got the Heracross all the way to that Sprigatito. And then we get into that Florigato, Bramblin, Fletchfinder. We had to buy that one. Pyroar. Got the Fuecoco and the Crocolore. Then so you're probably like, hey, why do you have something that's empty right there? And that's going to take me into our PSAs here. So we ended up getting a PSA 9 of the Magikarp. We never pulled the Magikarp from this set at all. So we ended up going on a bid, and I think we won it for, what was it, like $48 or something like that?
I don't know. We were not going to go 10 though.
Yeah, the 10 is out of this world crazy. But I mean, for the 9, I think I got it well below what you would.
But it's one of those
MSRP.
things that, as we do Comic Cons and card
we'll
stuff,
try to find a 10
we can
eventually.
try to find a 10. Yeah.
So we got the Meryl, the Ice Cube. I think we pulled like 4 of those. Quaxley, Quaxwell.
That is one of the coolest cards we pulled.
Yeah, the Frigibax.
Oh, and then I like the.
Yeah, and then you've got the Arctibax, the Baxcalibur. The Raichu is a very, very pretty card. I think we ended up pulling like 3 of those and sold the other 2. This card we pulled a bunch of, the Miss Magus, and then the Gotharita. Sandygast, we pulled a bunch of those as well. And then we go to Tinkatink. And
we
the
pulled a couple of those.
Yeah.
Not many.
Had to buy the Paldarian Taurus. Got Sudowoodo and the Knackley there. We got the Wooper. Pulled a couple of those. Got the Tyranitar. Trying to look and see what else we had to buy here. I think we didn't have to buy that one. Oh, we did have to buy the Farafigaraff because we did not pull that one. And we also had to buy the Dunsparce. But now we're getting into the ultra rares. This, I believe we got everything in the ultra rares. So, got the Fortress, the Meowscarada, Wochin, got that Skeledurs, the Chi-Yu, the Quackaball, Shin Pao. I'm trying to point out any of the ones that I really like, which is going to be that Tinkaton. And then obviously my favorite card of the ultra rares is going to be that Annihilate. I really did like that card. Getting into the ultra rare trainers, the only one we did not hit was the Clavel, and I ended up having to buy it twice because the first guy never sent it to us. he did give us a refund on eBay, so I will not give him a bad review in the comments.
Is this the one that we pulled the...
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
But I will discuss that here shortly. We ended up pulling a bunch of the ultra rare Ionos. Got that. Now we're getting into our SIRs, and this is where we hit duplicates of a bunch of different things, but also we're missing a bunch of different stuff too. So we've got the Meowscarada, that Wochin, we got a Skeledirge. I think we pulled like 3 of the Skeledirge, but we were missing the Chi-Yu. We pulled multiple of the Quackavals. We did not get the Chin Pao. We got a couple of the Tinkatons. I believe we did get the Ting Lu and the Squawkabilly. We did pull the boss's orders. Dendra. And then we have that Giacomo. Now, this was a one that she was alluding to here a little bit before, and I'm going to show the card right now. We're thinking about either putting this on eBay or taking it with us. It is you can see it's a different color. There was a printing error of some kind on this, and I know people really like those. We're not really into it, so reach out to us if you're interested in trading for it, or we'll probably put it on eBay here shortly. It's just, we don't know a whole lot about it, but it was a very, very, very off color. I mean, look at that printer error.
And of course, it was Abram that pulled it off camera.
Yep. Grusha, pulled a bunch of Grushas. All right, and then we get into that illustration rare that's missing right there. Now, this is one that I did hit for eBay, and that is going to be our PSA 10 of Iono Special Illustration Rare. Now, this card, I think, goes for about $280 to almost $400, $500. We were lucky enough to get it for, I think, $184 is what we won it in the bid for, and that was awesome. So I'm super happy to have this PSA 10. We do wrap ours in the Voltex sleeves, so they are protected. And that's going to get us into the Seguros. We pulled like, oh my God, so many of those.
We did. We pulled like an extra 3 of those. But what I think is crazy is some of these cards, which I think that's a super cute card. It's like $3.
Yeah, not a very expensive card. And then we, now we're getting into the golds. There was only one gold that we didn't hit, and that was the Skeledirge EX.
And I think it's because we hit these duplicates
multiple times. We also hit the, I think it was the Quackavall a couple of gold times. So you can see we did hit everything. And then lastly, we have that promo right there. So that was our experience with Paldea Vault. And then I always like to add in a sheet of what I worked through. And then as I was marking things off, just something fun for me to do. Something to give my son when, he inherits these. So it was a really fun set to collect. We did not, if you notice, we didn't do like the specific promos and stuff like that. So a really, really cool set. It was a lot of fun to collect. I do see the value in collecting master sets as the set comes out, so that way you can maximize your return. So if you're a collector who's thinking about doing this, for the older sets like Paldea Evolve, Scarlet and Violet, Obsidian Flames, I would recommend that you just go out and you buy a master set that's completed. Unless you're looking and you have that kind of funds and you just want to be crazy, and then know that you're not going to get a super big return on. But like with our other master binders, we have had good returns on them.
And that's our goal. What we try to do is we try to stay between the $1,800 and like $2,300 range as far as products. And now, I mean, because of the YouTube channel, we do try to get all products, which we all know that price per pack, all products aren't the best.
Equal.
But so we do kind of have to get a little bit different. But if you're able to get a lot of booster bundles and stuff, then that helps your price per pack. And then
if you're wondering why we cut right there, it's because she had to sneeze loudly.
So what we try to do though is open packs, make videos, all that. We try to get the master binder together within 3 days, 2 days if possible from release. And then we try to execute and get all the cards on. We try to get the master set for 1,000 or below.
Yeah,
If we can recoup $800 to like $1,000, then.
And I'll say, because Paldea Evolved has been out for so long, ultimately we did not meet
We
our.
did actually.
I think it was like $1,000 is what this cost us.
Yeah. So it did cost us a little bit. 151 was the best.
Yeah, 151, for instance, when that came out, we opened up, and you can go watch our other video for that on the master set, where I kind of give a breakdown of what we bought and then how much money it cost versus what we made. We made a surplus on that. So we actually made money, and we have a master set, as well as some PSA 10s behind me. Now with our future videos, you will see we're going to talk about our Scarlet and Violet master set. And then we're going to talk about our Paradox Rift master set. So stay tuned for those. And remember that on the 16th of December, we will be doing a large opening. And we hope you're able to join us, because we will be giving out our largest giveaway for the channel. All you have to do is join us during the live, be a follow, subscribe to the channel, and then comment when we tell you to comment. And there'll be multiple giveaways. If you are one of 5 people in the group, well then congratulations, you're going to win a bunch of stuff, because we have a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. So hope you're able to join us then.
Yep.
But collectors, remember, ultimately it's about having fun, spending time with your family, and go out there and try to collect them all.